Here we are continuing on with the next part of the lesson. So with this one, it's similar. We're going to fill in the table of different ways of showing decimals and fractions. So in the first box, we're going to have a common fraction, which is what we are used to seeing. In this column, we're going to have a decimal fraction, so it's going to have a decimal, and then the tenths place to the right of it. We're going to have a drawing. We're going to do this a little bit differently because it's difficult to do on the computer. And then here we're going to have a number line. So when you do this, your icons here are going to be much easier to read, so it's going to be easier for you to work with. So I am going to insert my text box, and I'm going to put it over here. And now if you wanted to make this text box smaller, I would go over to there and notice how it changes to a two-sided line or arrow. So kind of like how we would represent a line. When it's like that, I have to go do it again. When it's like that, then I can click on it and change the size of my text box. Now it's not cooperating for me right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. So I would double click in there. And then if I'm going to do my fraction, my common fraction, to do it on the computer, I need to do a little trick here. I'm going to click the underline icon, and then I'm going to do my 1. And then I'm going to do underneath that 10. Now, of course, because I want it to, it's not working for me. So if you just have like that, I will know what you mean. Or if you are able to put the underline in there so that it looks like 1/10, that's fine. So however you can make it work. So the decimal is done. For the drawing, I would just go over here to my text box again. Not sure if that clicked. Go to my text box, and I would put in the number. I would put in the number of pieces that I would color. So then I would put in 1. And if you can get that to move around into a better spot, or if you can do it colored, great. If not, I'll figure it out. Okay. And in the last one, you're going to figure out where on the number line. And you can indicate that however you'd like. So 1/10. So this is divided into 10 parts. And so this is the first of 10 parts. So I may choose to do either an X, or you can do a dot, but then I would need to then make my font bigger, and then I would need to just move it where it goes. So as long as I can tell where you have it, that's fine. So that is what you're going to do for the other 2 pages. So let me know if you have any questions.